Hello, this is Jake Walls for another YouTube video. Here's my next review, which is Kiss Harder Than Hell. It's an okay album. It's not my favorite Kiss album, I would say. But it's a pretty good album. The production is really terrible on this album. It's more worse on this album than on their previous album, their debut album from 1974. This also came out in 1974, the same year as their first debut album. They released two albums in 1974. And I really like this album. It's just the production makes it weak for me. And it has some great tracks in here, like the title track, Harder Than Hell, Got to Choose, Going Blind, which is a fantastic song. But other than that, it's a pretty good album. It's produced by the same people who produced the first album. It's an okay album. It's just not that good because the production lacks on this album. So I have to put it low on this album just because of the production is weak, more weak on this than their previous album, like I mentioned. I just think it's a weak album just because of that. And because the tracks are pretty muddy on this album. You can barely hear the drumming on this album, which is pretty sad to say. And I hate to say this, I'm not a huge fan of Harder Than Hell album. I'm sorry, I'm just not that good of an album, I think, because of the production is horrible. But I will say it has that good songs like I Got to Choose, Who's Her Baby, like that one. And it has a good song, Highway to, which is Harder Than Hell, of course, and Going Blind. I think I'm going blind, that Gene Simmons sings. It's just a fantastic song. I just think the next album that I'm going to be reviewing, which is, of course, what's its name? Dressed to Kill, which I think is a better album than this one, but that's just me. But I do enjoy this album from time to time. It's not the greatest album, but I do enjoy it. And it has the members, of course, of Kiss, which is Paul Stanley on rhythm, guitar, vocals, Gene Simmons on bass, vocals, Ace Frehley on lead guitar, and then he doesn't, and backing vocals because he doesn't sing on this album. And then Peter Criss on drums, vocals. It also has a great song called Parasite, which is a good one. This is a dangerous Kiss album. It's just not my favorite, unfortunately. So I have to give this album a 4.5 out of 10, unfortunately. Because it's the weakest album, I think. It's not as good as their debut album, I would say, even though the production's not good on that album either. But it's more worse on this album, Harder Than Hell, unfortunately. So and here's my final thoughts. It's an okay album, just my weakest album of Kiss, I think, because of the production. And then it's pretty muddy for vocals and stuff, and the drumming you can barely hear. You can hear the drumming a little bit, but not much. But it's okay, I think. It's just not as good as their next album, Dressed to Kill, that I'm gonna be reviewing. So please like and subscribe if you like movie reviews and music related content. That's your time to click that subscribe button. Click the notification bell for future videos that I make. And then please follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Letterboxd. We're doing movie reviews on there from time to time. Check out my Autism videos website and sign up to that. I'll really appreciate it. Jake Walls, nerdy with autism. So please stay nerdy. Peace.